Hi there. Welcome back to our discussions of embedded systems with Arduino. And enough of discussions about Arduino, let's just get directly jumped over to the board. What you are looking at is the Arduino's Uno, which is their flagship product or most widely sold, most widely used microcontroller board. This is Arduino Uno. Let's look at it, what it consists of. It is having the size of hardly a bit more than our normal sized credit cards. What are all the things present there? There is a USB port here. It's a B-type connector to which you can connect the USB cable and directly connect your board with your PC. If needed, you can connect external power over here through this DC power jack. There is a voltage regulator on chip. Then you can see crystal and some smaller electronic circuits or components. And then let's take our attention to this main IC, which is the microcontroller board or microcontroller chip. Arduino Uno is built around Atmega 328 microcontroller. And you don't need to study the datasheet of this microcontroller in order to study about Arduino. We'll definitely go into the details at a later stage of what Arduino Atmega 328 is and all, but as of now you don't need to get into the details of microcontroller to use it. What you need to do understand is the pins. As you can see on two sides, on the top side as well as on the bottom side of this board, you can see a number of different pins taken out for interfacing. These are the connectors and there are pin numbers written below it, here also. Now, if we are slightly aware of the architecture, then you might know that the general purpose ports of AVR microcontroller are labeled as port A, port B, port C. But here you won't see any such name. Instead, you just see pin number 0, pin number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 0 to 13, a sum of total 14 pins, and then A0 to A5. Total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pins. So this 14 and this 6, total 20 pins are there to Arduino Uno, which can be interfaced to external world signals, LEDs, switches, sensors, number of different things. Apart from that, this connector is a power connector. Whenever you are interfacing with external circuits, you can connect V-in over here. V-in means nothing but if you are using this external voltage input pin, if I have a 9 volt adapter used, then that 9 volt will appear here. If I have 7.5 volt adapter used, that voltage will appear here. If I have a 12 volt adapter used, 12 volt will appear at this point. Then there are these two ground pin connections. One is 5 volt connection. If external circuit needs the regulated 5 volt supply, that can be obtained from this 5 volt pin. There is also a very small 3.3 volt regulator primarily used for the USB interfacing IC of Arduino. So that 3.3 volt is also available over here. The microcontroller's reset pin and the ADC's reference voltage pins are available at this point. So this is the general introduction of the Arduino board by itself. This is the reset switch over here and this is the SPI port of Arduino present over here. What that does, we'll see when the time comes. But this is how the Arduino hardware is. This is the USB interfacing IC which connects this microcontroller to the computer's USB port. Now we have been saying that programming using Arduino is easy, programming using Arduino is easy. Now let's see what exactly easy it is. This is how the Arduino program is generally. So it's a C program. Arduino has created their own IDE where you have to create a C program. But that C program has to be between these two bodies. One is called as void setup, another one is called as void loop. Whatever piece of code you want to be executed only once, you will write that in void setup. And whatever piece of code you want to execute repeatedly or in an infinite loop, you write that code in void loop. As simple as that. So if I have to just make a particular pin go output or make a particular pin work as output, then I need to do it only once. So I'll just write that line in void setup. If I want to make that particular pin high, low, high, low, high, low infinitely, that I will write in void loop.